Hello and welcome to the Stanley Parable. It is a new game that has popped up on Steam, and I just thought, hey, let's give it a go. Let's do a little audio playthrough. I am your host, Duck, and this is the game. Oh, deadly. Sorry, I've just noticed you can see the cursor in the screen, in the screen. It's kind of an odd game, but then again, it seemed odd from the title. A game you can win or lose, or never complete, or do as you please, all while being narrated. It seemed a little odd, so I figured, why not? So, let's load up the first level and see where it takes us, shall we?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so we are Stanley, employee 427, and everyone is missing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, someone left the computer on. Here we go. Since the power. 427. Jeez. It's an empty office. Everyone really leaves their PCs on. Oh. What did I do? What did I do? I want to do it again. Let me do stuff. Let's see. What's in here? Broken roof. I hate Mondays. Don't know what that one says. Let's see now. Okay, so...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait. What happens if I try this one?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, it's kind of weird, everything being narrated.
Yes, truly a room
Very
worth
nice.
admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I like. Very nice, very nice. There's plants in the corner.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Actually, I just want some coffee.
At
No?
this point,
No coffee?
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
That's a little over the top. I just wanted a coffee.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Coffee? I want coffee. What's... Why do you keep telling me which way to go? Do you want to murder me? Is that what I want? No, I don't want to be murdered. Let's go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Architect? What the hell does this company make? A4. Never mind. So, wow. It's a lot of boxes and stuff. Ugh, why can't I jump? Do not jump from cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Let's go for a spin.
Look, Stanley, I think
Who
perhaps we've gotten
started
off on the wrong
that?
foot here. I'm not your enemy.
Is there someone else here?
God.
Hello?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Do you...
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I'm a little scared of what's going on here now. Who is she? And what is with the voice, and who operated that fucking cargo lift? Hello? I get the feeling something's gonna happen now. Someone's gonna come out and shoot me. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. Don't seem to have much choice though, do I?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. That's...
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
What the hell?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
That was just creepy.
Oh, come on.
What?
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
What the hell?
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
What the hell?
Let me show you what's really going on here.
This is kind of creepy. Why is there a...
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Employee 427, press B on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press 3. 3.
Look at him there,
Oh!
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
Hello, my love.
Now he's coming back to work.
Look very
One
pale
might
and
even
naked
feel
and
sorry
bald.
for him, except that he's chosen this life.
That's a big TV. I'm gonna press J. O? Y? Number 7? Click, click. Guess it's gotta be Z.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From
Why is there a
behind his
picture of a
desk,
desk?
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 8 to watch TV. I don't like TV. TV is boring. I want computer games.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
I don't get it. Why would 8 time with the boys? I don't think we got boys to hang time with.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to
What did that
two
change?
open doors and that he could go through
Roof, perhaps?
either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Wait, a lot of time has passed. Pete, prepare dinner. I thought there was bread for dinner. Do we not have bread for dinner? Where's the oven?
As he wandered
Oh.
through this fantasy world,
Is there
he
dinner in
began
there?
to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And
What?
down another was
Mind
a
control?
yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I have kids with the mannequin? That just seems unrealistic and creepy.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Hello?
But there is no answer.
Oh, I
How
get
could there
a...
possibly
Ooh!
be? In reality, all he's doing is
I get a
pushing
big
the
desk.
same buttons
I
he
like
always
this.
has. Nothing has changed.
Someone
The
hates
longer
Mondays.
he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an
I think I'm
observer.
getting at that door
That
again.
as long as he
Desk
remains
in the
here,
way.
he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here,
Can I get out now?
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm not going to press 8. I'm going to wait here. That's right. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. Man, a really small apartment, but a really big office. Why can't I get in here? This chair is very badly placed. Also, I need the toilet, which I think is over there. For some reason, I can't jump or climb over. Oh, let's press 8.
You see?
Oh.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
What?
How can I make him look at himself?
Press 7 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply
I don't
play to my
understand.
intended
What's going on?
purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
What?
Well,
What?
I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Did it, what? I don't understand. What just happened? Is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Okay. This seems, rather weird.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is, repetitive. Let's try a different route, see where this brings us, shall we?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go right again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Actually, I'm still after that coffee.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a good... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what? Let's take the door on the
And
left.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What's this do, though? Okay, now this lift works because I pressed the button. What about the other lift? I never pressed a button on that. Why did that work? I don't understand. This is all very confusing.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's...
Are you lost?
Left.
Left. Okay.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
What do you mean your mistake? You seem to know where we're going every other bloody time.
Not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
You need blueprints of the building?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay.
You know, if you're narrating this, you really should
I've
know.
got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Seems a bit creepy. What, little generator and the headlights on the truck? Hello? The truck with the sealed up windows? Unexpected. Kinda creepy. Ooh!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story...
Hey, there's me over there.
How about,
427.
rather than waste my time trying to salvage
Why is
this
that TV
nonsense,
blank?
we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Ooh, someone's been
from
fired.
the top.
Number 104. What the hell? Okay. Little kooky. Little weird.
All of his co-workers were gone.
This again.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Again,
meeting room.
again, people leave
Perhaps he had
computers on.
simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what?
What the hell?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
6
Everything
doors.
should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
How do you move a story?
Why am I
Stories
asking
only move
you?
forward.
I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
This way. This way. This way. Ooh. Oh. I just walk around.
I'll say it.
God damn it.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Like the
promise
most
you,
complicated
there
build-
definitely was a story.
Everyone
here
knows what you
before.
did. They're just
Do we
holding back to let you
Do we
torture yourself.
Restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, what's with all the restarting? Why can't I just have a direct path? God damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This is getting weird.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I should just go to the meeting room. Because I have to admit, the repetitiveness is getting a bit...
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
No,
Why don't
we
go
went in
back
here, there were
the
2
other
doors.
direction and see if we missed anything.
Do I need to turn off all the monitors again? Maybe I'll turn off the monitors again. Cups, cups. Room with ceiling. Here we go. Turn off the monitors. Everyone's PC needs turning off. Tra-la-la. And this isn't my office.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Can you hear it or something? How do you know this is a
No,
story?
wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay, but isn't that what we were doing that got us here? This is a...
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall.
Boarded
but I
up
believe
windows.
my story
This is
took
a
place in
barn.
an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You
Where's my door?
win!
There's the door here.
Congratulations!
Man, this is...
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
feels like a cheap win.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
That's true.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting
How
weirded
exactly
out
do
by
I
whatever
win
this
this?
is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Every time I do anything he
have
doesn't
to
like, he
start.
restarts. I mean, I'm all one for some linear gaming, but